Hi, did you know single vehicle crashes account for more than 341,000 auto accidents in the state of Florida each year? Now, you might automatically think they are ineligible for compensation, but you'd be wrong. A single vehicle crash doesn't necessarily exclude the driver from compensation. However, there are some parameters that must first be established. So watch this video and we'll explain what you need to know about receiving compensation from a single vehicle crash. Before we begin, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified when we post new content. Now let's begin. Establishing cause. The first step to receiving compensation for a single vehicle accident is establishing the cause of the accident. This is vital if the accident was unavoidable and if it was caused through no fault of your own. Here are the three most common scenarios that might cause a single vehicle crash. Number 1, pedestrian versus vehicle. Number 2, vehicle versus property. And number 3, a rollover accident. Contributing factors must be established. Next, receiving compensation for a single vehicle crash is as much about the contributing factors as it is the cause itself. The contributing factors are where you can argue your case and establish the accident as being the fault of a second party. Here are the 4 most common contributing factors that will work in your favor. Number 1, poor infrastructure. This can establish that another party is at fault for the accident. For example, if conditions on a property violate code and instigate an accident, the property owner can become the responsible party instead of the motorist. Number 2, unaddressed vehicle hazards. Like a defect with the automobile you were driving at the time of the accident, particularly undisclosed defects or malfunctions that have yet to be recalled and reported. When this occurs, you could have a strong case against the auto manufacturer and potentially the individual or dealership from which you purchased. That's provided the seller knew about the issues and did not disclose them. Number 3, objects in the roadway. For example, let's say that a logistics company is transporting a load that is not properly secured. If an object comes loose from the load and results in you plowing into a barrier or experiencing a rollover, then you would be eligible for auto accident compensation. Number 4, improper crossing. Yes, a pedestrian can be considered at fault in a single vehicle crash. For example, if they attempted to cross the road without using an established crosswalk. Keep in mind, as a driver, you still have an obligation to avoid the pedestrian. But if they lunge out in front of your car and you were not exceeding the speed limit or violating any other rules of the road at the time, then you could be entitled to compensation. If a single vehicle crash occurs, don't make the mistake of thinking that you simply have to accept what the insurance company is willing to give you. Instead, get help from someone with experience in single vehicle accidents. Remember, if you've been injured in a single vehicle accident, don't try to handle it on your own. Let an auto accident attorney help you. So if you have more questions or need help with your auto accident case, call us today. Our consultations are always free.